Hi, my name is Akil Patterson, competitive Greco-Roman athlete at 120 kilos and Olympic hopeful. Um, how has it gotten better? It's gotten better the way from the day one. Um, it was like a weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders when I was able to come out and tell tell them tell the wrestling community that I am out there and that we are out there in many different shapes, colors, creeds, fashions, religion. Um, it gets better from the moment you start living your life the way it was meant to be, and that's as a good person, living life to the fullest and having no expectations um, outside of just trying to be successful. As a wrestler, I had a great season. I can finish second in the New York Athletic Club International Open. Um, won the Northeast Regional Championship. Um, qualified for my third World Team trial consecutively, and you know, um, got myself in much better shape. Um, than last year when I lost in the U.S. National Semifinals. So I've had a great season as a competitor. As a coach, I was able to mentor an NCAA All-American on the collegiate level. I've also been able to work with some kids personally, helping them get through difficult times. And I think that's one of the good things about coming out is that these kids, these young men, these young women now know that they can trust me, and that there is an opportunity to succeed even after you've been through hard times, difficult times, whatever you want to say. So we know that it does get better. Um, as a as a person, um, I've been able to enlighten myself a lot more. I've been able to talk to my coaching staff, talk to the coaches that I work with, talk with people in the wrestling community. Um, I maintain probably one of the highest levels as a referee. My relationships with my friends have become so much stronger. They're ironclad now. So there are so many positives that I can go through that it's ridiculous. Um, I've been asked to speak at several times. Also this year, went up to Columbia University, and Hudson Taylor, who was a former wrestler at the University of Maryland, and I worked out with a couple of times his collegiate days, and even sat in his corner before. I went up there and I helped out his heavyweight, threw him around a little bit, and it's really good, and to have people like that in your corner, such as Hudson and such as some high level ranking officials in wrestling, have just been tremendous. Um, we had a Beat the Streets gala in the center of Times Square, and one of the funny things was is I went there just to watch and to work out with Rulon Gardner, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there in Times Square, and everybody's they're still treating me like a keel, like, yo, come here, dude, get on the camera, you're in the gate. Guys pay a lot of money to get inside that gate. I just walked up with a book bag and got off a megabus. So I think it's pretty cool when you have experiences like that, and that I was contacted by the head coach of the USA Wrestling Greco national team to work out with a former Olympian, and that I am coaching and I am mentoring young men and young women to be better. Um, and personally, it's really satisfying. I had lunch today with a student athlete that's going through a trying time right now, and he and I discussed making positive changes in our lives, and that's addressing whatever it is that's bothering us. Um, it doesn't have to be that you're gay. It could just be that you're upset because your mom and dad are stressing you out, or it could be that you know you eat too much, or because I'm a stress eater. But it's all about just addressing who we are and what's bothering us that makes life get better. It's facing our fears one day at a time, taking those positive steps, and making corrective changes in our lives so that we are able to be better people and we can live healthier lives and we can live more productive lives that are good for all. Um, when I say make a call for all, you really just have to, try to hold yourself to a higher standard. I remember I worked at a place and it made me a better person. It was called accountability, responsibility, and high expectations. Hold yourself accountable, for whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter what it is, just keep yourself going and make sure you're on that highest tier. Responsibility, making sure that you are responsible for those actions or whatever it is. And accountability, responsibility, and high expectations. We hold ourselves accountable, responsible, and the expectations are so high that we ourselves even have trouble meeting them. But we at least know that if we shoot for the moon, if we fall short, we'll land amongst the stars. Just like when I tell guys in Greco, you just got to go for it sometime and pound away. Um, so I'm actually looking forward to a great summer. I'm going to be officiating at the national championships. Um, I've got a few more things planned in terms of getting my strength and conditioning up. Really been hitting the gym, been loving it. Um, it's been a weight off my shoulders every day that I'm out there on the mat. That to know that I have free conscience, a clear mind, and an open heart, and that my mind, my body, and my spirit are working as one, and it's a relief. It's a relief. So I implore you to, if you ever feel the need to just want to talk it out, find somebody, find a friend, find a mentor, just get it out, be yourself, because it will get better. It does get better. It has to get better. Each person that comes across my life has been phenomenal, from my head coach Kerry McCoy to just my friends in the community. So I thank all of you guys for reaching out and just being yourselves. Continue to do what you do and be well.